see. This life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing miserably, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello? Too afraid to face the facts of a life I didn't know. I like to think that over the years I've learned a thing or two. No longer just a scared little boy afraid of facing the truth. Woo! Woo! I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before.
There we go. Great American morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good start to their day. I know it is not the easiest of days out there, guys. It is September 11th, and I don't need to tell you what that means. I don't have to tell anybody out there what that means, but I hope you're just being with your families a little bit closer today. Whew. Yeah, I know it's a little heavy to start the show out with, but it's something we have to talk about. It's something that we can never forget, something that we can never look past. But as a society, as a country, we need to stay together. And for those that might not be watching from the U.S. today, no worries about those statements. I mean, we're not excluding you. It's just a moment that we got to look inward a little bit. Kind of look at some of the things we still have, not the things that we're missing or have been lost. Because we can always focus on those things. We can focus on the bad, sure, but there's never enough bad to outweigh the good when you really look at it. There's days that are harder than others, much like today itself, but that doesn't mean that we have the opportunity to give up, because that's not an opportunity, and that's not an option. So keep moving forward, guys. Keep being yourselves, and I'm really glad to see y'all this morning. I just want to get that all said and done with first, just because I don't want to forget to say that beforehand. Guys, great American morning. It is so good to see all of you out here. I am smoking this morning the protocol official misconduct, excuse me, and I'm actually going to be using a cutter this morning, just because I don't feel like using the nail trick too much. Once in a while, I just won't, and there we go. Yeah, not a bad draw. Very sweet right off the bat, not because of the acid lighter. I swear it's not that. We had a moment of silence. Gracie, that is excellent. Yeah, actually about that time, when I was a kid is when it happened, so many years ago now. I was going to elementary school. It was a private school. There's only a class of 30 altogether, because it was a very, very small school, maybe 120, 150 kids out of 9 classes, from kindergarten to 8th grade. And I remember going in that morning and someone telling me what had happened, one of my other classmates, and we were all lining up outside, and just seeing the teachers a lot different than I've ever seen them before. It's definitely a moment you don't forget. And I think that's great. Yeah, a moment of silence is definitely needed in these times. Oof, excuse me. Getting a little worked up about it. I apologize. I am all sweaty. I actually went for my first run in like a month. I woke up early. I couldn't sleep. I figured I would try something to get woken up, though, at least. I didn't want to just sit in bed and do nothing. I don't like that feeling. So I got up. I started doing something. Whether it made me super sweaty or not. And I had to watch over a little bit of children who are inside right now being very behaved. I'm so proud of them. What do you call it? they take a little time, so I decided just to wear my sweaty shirt this morning. Thank you for not being upset. Christopher, good morning. How you doing? Bakersfield, California is doing very well this morning. The weather is beautiful. It is a beautiful day out, regardless of the fires, of the smoke. We got a little blessing with this weather today. Virgil, I like that idea. I think that's a good idea. Just a little moment of silence, basically, um, but a little bit longer of a moment altogether. Maybe tonight I'll see you guys over at the club. If again, I'll talk about this all the time. For those who don't know, me and Virgil are both members of a men's 24-hour access members only club here in Bakersfield, California, called Culebras. It's a wonderful spot. A lot of great guys over there. I think, yeah, we usually meet up on Fridays, either to watch a movie or something. Maybe this Friday could be a little bit different. Hopefully I'll see you guys over there. I'm still helping watch my brothers and sisters in this particular time in our lives. But if I can make it over there for a bit, I would love to see you guys. Yeah. There we go. Just hitting the share button real quick, guys. I apologize. I'm doing the show on my own. Gracie, my fantasy kickoff was not super great. I don't know how to do fantasy football. Let's just be honest. Let's be clear. Let's be direct. And I thought when I made the trade with my brother, he's like, "Oh, I really need that player." I was like, "Okay." I didn't even really think about it, not knowing that he totally staked me. But the player that he gave me was supposed to give me as many or more points than the guy I traded him for. But when I thought, because the other guy was in my lineup, I thought they just kind of did a switcheroo, and he would be in my lineup. He was not. He played last night, and I got hosed. It was bad. I missed out on like 20 points, I think. So that's a lot of fun. That's great. Guys, again, I'm having the protocol. Come on. Let's get that band focus here. There we go. Official misconduct. Tom, how you doing this morning? Good morning, brother. I hope all is well. Do me a favor, guys, and get a little bit of sharing in for me. I did a little bit right now. I know I'm going live in a couple different places, quite a few actually. My own personal, from Bakersfield Gentlemen, from the YouTube page, Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women. So thank you for all, wherever you're watching from. Let me know if you can real quick. Put a little comment or whatever you can. Some of those destinations have some restrictions just because of how Facebook and StreamYard are set up together. So if you want to comment without having to worry about like signing in or anything like that, no, it's super weird. But check out what do you call it? The Bakersfield Gentleman. Go straight there. Todd, how you doing, brother? How's it going? Yeah, Anthony, I know. Great to play you this week. I know. I made such a foolish mistake, and I think you got a little extra oomph to start the season because I'm that bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm that bad at this. But I won't make that mistake again. So next week you won't see an empty spot in my roster. Hey Cam, how you doing? No, don't worry about being late, brother. It happens. Don't worry about it. You can watch it whenever you want. I might be going on a little bit more often, just at night and random times. Maybe not even on the Bakersfield Gentleman or on my own, but maybe just like one of these pages randomly just to keep up with you guys and talk about Pariah Cigars coming in next week, I believe. I'm going to give my buddy a call who's taking care of the shipping for me. So I just got to go with Frankie, and we're going to go pick it up in L.A. But I believe it'll be in L.A. Next week. So I'm so excited. If you got your pre-orders in, please make sure you get your money in ASAP. I think more than half the people are already paid, but the other half, get your butts working. All right, let's get in this so we can get those cigars to everybody. Cannot wait for you guys to try them. But speaking of cigars, Tom's asking about this cigar. Now, I actually heard some not so great things about that company. I talked to the owner just the other day. He seemed like a really cool guy. I like it. I mean, I can't say anything negative because I haven't heard anything. I wouldn't discredit what you heard right away, but it's just something I don't know about yet. It's like when people try to talk bad about Gurkha, I really don't know that much about Gurkha sometimes because I don't know all their cigar line. They have so many, but there are some I do like, some I don't. Yeah, So yeah, I gotta say, I've had this before. This is probably my third or fourth of the official misconduct. I actually really like it. Quick question: have you tried a cigar called Pentina? The Pentina, if that's Pentina, that name sounds familiar, but I'll have to check it out. I missed what you said. What cigar? Oh, sorry, Facebook user. I am having the probable, excuse me, not probable cause, the official misconduct from Protocol Cigars. Come on, camera. Let there. Oh, come on, you just focused. Dang it, it's not gonna focus again, guys. I apologize. Um, Pentina Maduro. Pentina sounds super familiar. Like I almost guarantee I've had it before, but I need to get my notes on me just because I am bad with that. Facebook is muting you after 3 seconds. What? Oh my goodness. Let me check my own phone too. I apologize for that, guys. I need to get my notes on me just because I am bad with that. Facebook is muting you after 3 seconds. What? Oh my goodness. Let me check my own phone. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Whatever's going on with that, that's not great. You like full strength, Todd. So we're looking for something full strength. I definitely recommend trying out a line of stuff from from Pariah. Gosh dang it, from Romacraft. Skip has patented and specially blended what is now referred to as Manbacco, and some testosterone built directly into his cigars. They are heavy, full flavored, full strength cigars, and that is an idea that is not unheard of. But at the same time, he did a great marketing campaign with that. And not only that, but the cigars themselves are amazing to boot. I don't think I found a Romacraft that I do not like. They are all fantastic. One of the ones I've been having lately is not lately, all the time. The official. Sorry, I'm trying to also spell this out for the comments. Misconduct. There we go. One that I love from Romacraft, 100% is the Whiskey Rebellion. It is phenomenal, and it used to be just a event only stick, and I believe it was in certain stores only, and then it went nationwide, and it's just phenomenal. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. I like Roma. All right, there we go. If you haven't tried, try the Antigua Esteli Segovia Maduro. It's not super full body, but it's got plenty of strength, plenty of flavors. You're gonna love it. One that we just had in recently is the Don Chico Maduro. That one's also full body with plenty of flavors to it that you're gonna enjoy. Sinistro, Honor Among Thieves is some good stuff. I definitely would recommend that. Dang it, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm getting blocked by there. Good morning, Green from Japan. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Carl says, I haven't tried a stick from Protocol that I did not like. I have to agree with that. I am very much excited to try the Cybercrime unit. Can't wait to try that one. I love that green. And then, sorry, not bad things about the company. Oh, okay, but complaints about Proscar, bad draw construction. No, brother, I have not had that. I think they might have had issues somewhere along the line. Maybe it was how they were taken care of. Maybe it was just a bad batch. I mean, that happens. It definitely does. But I have not heard, because everyone from time to time, there's a bad cigar in every lineup. Like, oh, this one doesn't burn well. But that doesn't mean the whole lineup's bad. You know that. I know you already know that, Tom. I don't have to explain that to you. But I think maybe you might have just seen a couple of bad apples in that bunch back to back. I think if you talk to Chris Haskell over at East Coast Cigar Club, myself, Frankie, Mitch likes them a bit. I don't know if he's like a super fan or anything, but I know he likes them as well. I know quite a few guys who have some high praises about it. Carl alone right there in the comments chiming in that he likes them as well. So that's something to look for. You know, the Bones wasn't really all that strong to me. I liked it, but it was definitely like medium trying to creep up to full. If you want something more full, let's keep going into that list a little bit more, because I am not done yet. I am not going to let you down with this one. You're going to go over to Esteban Carreras and get the Vengeance, and any of their sizes. They come in quite a few different ones. That one is very strong, very delicious. It is rich. That was like how I talked with the our brand representative here in California, Jimmy, wonderful guy, one of the hardest working guys I've ever met. Love that guy, and that's the word he described it with before I said it. It's rich, and it absolutely lives up to that one word description, that one thing to solidify what they wanted this cigar to be, and it's absolutely rich in flavor, rich in strength, rich in quality. It's a great cigar. Going off of that one, even stronger than that, I would say, would be from Mr. Holt over at Southern Draw, which is the Jacob's Ladder Brimstone. Now, the Jacob's Ladder originally came out, and that was just the Jacob's Ladder, named after his son, Jacob, obviously. And then last year at IPCPR, now PCA, they came out with the Jacob's Ladder Brimstone. Me and my brother went there early in the morning because they like to do their early morning press releases. They are so nice to us. They let us film. They treat you like family when you go over to their booth, whenever you see them. They're wonderful people. They had a release for the Jacob's Ladder Brimstone ready to go. And from what I was told, I started lighting up. And I believe it was, I want to say it was Mr. Hogan, though. Or maybe it was Mr. Holt that told me, you ate, right? And I was like, I've not eaten. Frankie has not eaten. He doesn't eat in the morning. It's like, ooh, probably should have eaten. This is going to be a heavy cigar. You're going to feel this one. And you know what I did? I felt it. That time it wasn't too bad because I was out and about. I was moving around, had some coffee with a lot of sugar in it, so it was okay. Next time I had it was for the review. And if you check out a review of the Jacob's Ladder Brimstone, you will see me go from maybe a little bit darker than this right now. I feel a little pale, to actually full-on pale. Pretty proud of myself for that one. The Rose of Sharon's nice, Todd, but the Rose of Sharon is definitely not going to be a strength bomb that you might be looking for. I think it's nice. It's a nice Connecticut. Nothing crazy as far as strength goes, though. Nothing like that. My daughter enjoys the Rose of Sharon. Nice. The Rose of Sharon's good. I don't mind it at all. It's just something I don't go to very often because it's just I don't care for that many light cigars. I mean, Connecticut's are very hard to go by. I mean, this guy right here is piquing my interest because it still has some of that strength. When we had the Pariah Rush, which is our Ecuadorian Connecticut cigar, there needed to be some broadleaf in there to kick up it a notch. It's definitely not full body, but it's medium getting up to full. No way is it mild. I wasn't looking for anything mild. If you're mild, you're not wild. All right, you got to be wild. Kevin, how you doing, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Todd, Alec Bradley Gatekeeper. I just had that last night, actually. And I would say definitely not full body either. That's medium to full, but it's still a nice smoke. I know some guys were giving it some trouble, actually, on Facebook the other night. This guy, like, I really didn't care for it. I think it was like in the Pravada group or something. But that just goes to personal preference at that point because I've had quite a few. And it's not even my favorite out of the Alec Bradley or Alec and Bradley company cigar portfolio. But I definitely enjoy it, and every time I've had it, the construction's been nice. The what do you call it's been nice. I've got no issues with the Gatekeeper. I enjoyed the flavors, just again not my favorite. So I think if you want to give it a try, that's definitely a good one to try out. As far as strength really goes from the Alec Bradley line, you probably already know about it, but the illicit, the black market line in there is probably where you're going to want to head to. But yeah, even those aren't super, super strong, but I do enjoy them. That's another thing. I don't need it to be unbelievably powerful of a cigar to enjoy, but it's nice to know it's there sometimes. You want to have that, like, man, this is good. This is getting to me a little bit. I like that feeling once in a while, especially after a good meal. Heck, even in the morning sometimes with a good, really sugary coffee. When I'm actually going for that creamer or just dump sugar in it like I used to with my grandma. Full disclosure. My grandparents worked a lot of jobs, and one of those was working for the swap meets. They would go do that. She'd sell blankets. Grandpa would sell tools wherever he could. And me not speaking Spanish, I can't work with customers, so I was basically gopher boy running stuff from one spot to another. But that's a 2:30, 3 o'clock wake up time to get over to the nice quote unquote swap meet. So at like 8 years old, I was drinking probably double this size right here. Come on, camera time, of coffee with my grandparents with just like a brick of sugar at the bottom. Todd, got to get going. Thank you for joining us for a little bit, brother. Appreciate that. And there we go. Not a fan of Alec Bradley's. They always have a spice that I don't like. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. No, to each their own. And at least you were willing to give them a try. I respect that. You know, if you had a few of them, I don't see a reason to keep moving forward. Like if it's like if you're not enjoying it, you're not enjoying it. That's okay. I like them. Our buddy John, and he's our rep over here. I like that guy. I like the brothers. I like Mr. Rubin himself. He's a good guy. Now, can you tell me about the cigar you were testing and where I can get it? Oh, of course. And real quick, Facebook user, I can't see your name. It won't show me your name. It's bugging the heck out of me. But if you could let me know who's commenting, you don't have to like write your full name out, but just if we know each other, let me know. I've had at least 4 Injustice Spice. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, if it's something you're not enjoying and it's consistent throughout, no, is what it is. Not your fault, not their fault. Not everyone's gonna like every cigar. It's totally cool. I think 4 is excellently tried. Oh, Paul, there we go. Sorry about that. I don't know why I can't see your name. Where are you? Might you be watching from? Carl likes the Project 40. I also enjoy the Project 40 a lot. But if we're talking about the cigars that I have been testing and blending, me and my brother have started our cigar company, our cigar line. It is called Pariah Cigars. Here is going to be the packaging labeling for the Noir. The Noir is going to be a Criollo 98 wrapper. It's definitely way more full body than the next one coming at you, which is going to be our Ecuadorian Connecticut wrap. And that is going to be the Pariah Cigars Rush. And that's how you can differentiate. It's going to be that Connecticut or Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper and the Criollo 99, both coming in about 50 ring gauge, 5-inch and 6-inch respectively in length, and both fantastic cigars. I cannot tell you how excited I am about them. You can get your pre-orders in ASAP. They are going quickly. We've already sold about, I think, 30 of them, and that means we're about halfway out of packs for the first run. This first one's going to be labeled 1 through 100, and then they will be gone. We'll do more, but as soon as that first run is out, they're gone. Who's putting them together where? This is actually a project that we've been helped out with for years. It's been 2 years of blending and tasting and trying, thanks to James from Sinistro. He has helped us out unbelievably. He's brought us dozens upon dozens of blends, and every one has been nice or good to great to fantastic to now we're at stellar and phenomenal, and I am loving them, absolutely loving them. And don't get me wrong, I love some of the other ones he brought, but these ones are a step above the other ones. And from us, they went from James bringing us like 2-3 dozen more than that probably, and he probably tried 10 to every one cigar he brought us. So it's been a very long road, but a very great road. Let me go up to these comments. I want to check all these out. I will get to you, Todd. I promise. I know you have to get moving too, so we'll be back. And that, Carl, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I really love that artwork. They come from the El Artista factory. They've been working with us too. I love El Artista. Everything they do, all the way down to their Buffalo 10. They do some great stuff. And then, let me see. Paul, if you would like to get a couple, message me direct, and I will get them to you, brother. We're only selling on 10 packs right now. I apologize just because it was the best way to ship them, to get them to us, and the easiest way to do it. But as soon as they're actually here, I can see if I can't fix that situation. But if you want to make sure you don't miss out, they're $80 per 10 pack. If you buy both of them, there's no shipping. If you just want one, it's $5 to ship. So it's not crazy or anything like that. Hey Joe, how you doing? Good morning. What are your thoughts on the Obsidian White Noise? I read it's okay. I read okay things, but 5 packs. Have I had the Obsidian White? Chase all these spices. My buddy and I just taste straight up hay. Well, heck, honestly, yeah. If it's all the way to yeah, PayPal or Venmo works. I'll send you the link right after this, or I can put it in the comments for Venmo if that's cool with you. or here, PayPal's been the easiest for me so far. goldswordpro@gmail.com. You guys also want to email me on that? Go ahead. That is it right there. goldswordpro.com, which was the original name of my company, Golden Sword Productions. If you want to hear a very long and embarrassing story about why that is the email I use, you can watch Saturday. I will make that available Saturday, or if we get enough people who want to hear it, I'll go on live tonight with another cigar, and we will talk about my embarrassing Golden Sword production days. There we go. Let's go out on me. Didn't want it to die. Miguel, thank you so much, brother. Yeah, Miguel was a supporter right away. I appreciate that. Miguel's got to watch out for each other, and I do appreciate that, brother. Jeff, I slept in as I was watching Absentina last night. What is that? I don't think I've heard of that. And Todd. Oh, sorry, Todd. Gosh dang it. The T-Rex. Are you talking about the tyrannical buck from what do you call it? Jasmine Crawl over with Riste? I like the tyrannical buck a lot. He also makes another one. I believe it's called the Red Knight. There might be a slight differentiate on the name, but it is a knight with a red band. So if someone can correct me if I'm wrong, I would really appreciate that. So I only had it once in a Lancero, and it was tasty. It was good stuff. I smoked the Nugs walking along Vegas on Fremont. That was some nice stuff too. The flavor was phenomenal. Didn't really feel any change in the body. I didn't feel looser or anything, but the cigar itself was delicious. Love it. I loved it. Damn, this cigar wants to go out on me right now. Look at that. Making me a liar in front of Tom. What are you doing to me, cigar? There we go. I'd definitely say it's a medium cigar right there, the Tyrannical Buck. There's two variations, though. Gonna be some good stuff. Gonna light up Las Calaveras for those lost on 9/11. Yeah, brother. We were talking about that at the beginning of the show. And I just do want to remember everybody, just be with your families a little bit today if you can, if you have that opportunity, or give them a call. We never really know what's going to happen in this world, but that doesn't need to get us down. We still have people around us who care about us. Everybody out there. I know if you're feeling like that's not true, get a hold of me. We'll smoke a cigar and talk about it. All right, don't worry about it. There's still a lot to be thankful for out there. I know times are crazy right now. Today we're looking back on one of the more tragic moments in American history, and it's not like we don't have tragic moments to look back on, but today is a day we can't forget. We have to remember together, and we've got to stay strong together. Tired of these divisions and tired of people's political rhetoric. Either way, don't let that influence what you think of each other on a day-to-day basis. Okay, the same way that I say support brick and mortar. Support your locals. Those are your brick and mortar people right there. Whether or not they agree with you politically, whether or not you despise each other's candidate, that's not going to change anything. They're not going to not be your neighbors the next day. They're not going to be the guy who might support a local business that you like as well. You know, it's one of those moments that no matter how people get mad, don't get mad with them. It ain't worth it. It just ain't. And today is a day to really remember that we are all together in this. All right, real quick, I want to go back to this. Jeff, it's on Amazon. 3 seasons so far. Dang. Pronouncing a little wrong. Like I also no worries. I pronounce things wrong all the time, brother. Read the comments or write like half the cigar names in the comments right now, and I'll pronounce them all wrong for you too. That could be an entire show in itself. Me just pronouncing names wrong. There we go. Yeah, anytime, Todd. No worries, no worries. Robert, good morning. How you doing? I'm glad to see you guys. Glad to see all you this morning. I'm a little over time, but if you guys want me to hang out for a minute longer, I definitely will. Again, sorry about the sweatiness. I finally decided to get back at it this morning. It's cool. Feels wonderful out here. So I went for a run this morning. While I was gone, the family got a big old treadmill, and I was like, I'm totally going to use that. It's been 2 weeks and I haven't used it. So today was the first day, and I am out of shape. Yeah, it's bad. 2.5 miles, and I felt like I was gonna die. It was terrible. But I'm gonna get back on it every day. Oh God, yeah. Oh, it's bad. Oh yeah, so bad. It's like all the McClalla, no, or the this is terrible day. But there's a lot of Japanese whiskeys that are really good. They've been doing a phenomenal job stepping up their game ever since the distillers were brought in, basically after World War II. Not like right after, but you know what I'm saying. But they've been working on it for a very long time, and they've shown quality in their products. Pronouncing the names, that one's harder for me. That's harder to pronounce those names. Doug, never too late, brother. Never too late. How you doing? I'm glad to see you. Alec Bradley, fine and rare, and the Quayol. Gosh, I know what it is. Gosh dang it. Quayol. Why you gotta do that to me, Robert? Why you gotta do that to me? Doug, the Nika is the bomb. Yes, it is great stuff. Here's another kind of funny story. Me and Frankie were working a charity event to help stop human trafficking here in town. A buddy of ours, who's a fellow cigar smoker, got the Man of the Year achievement. He has been through some hard stuff, and he just kept going. Oscar, how you doing, brother? How's it going? Did Frankie get a hold of you? I gave him the email because you guys were talking. He told me he was going to email you. Please let me know if he did. If he didn't, I will get a hold of you ASAP. I apologize if there's any delay on that. But yeah, we were running the cigar bar. It was free cigars. We just handed out a bunch for the shop, kind of promote them, a little extra something for these high-end people who are donating all kinds of money to a great cause. Great people. Bakersfield's got those, I promise you. There's a lot of good people here. But right next to us was a tasting of different Japanese whiskeys. And the name escapes me right now, but there was an 8, 12, and 15-year aged whiskeys there on the table, along with something else. I think it was like a rye something or another. I'll get a hold of you then, Oscar. I apologize for that, sir. I'll get you, brother. Where was that? Oh, yes, the whiskeys, of course. So it was by itself for a second, kind of just sitting there before the event started. Me and Frankie were like, I've got to look this up so we can give tasting notes to go along with the cigars because people kind of love that little extra bit, So we're doing some notes on all our cigars. We're getting all the information. My hair's being crazy. I apologize. Gosh dang, I got a lot of hair. And about 20 minutes of doing research, we come down to about 5 minutes before they open the doors. And we're like, we're good. We're good. We got this now. And the gentleman who's going to be running the whiskey booth finally shows up. And we're like, okay, perfect. We got a couple minutes. We can pick his brain and ask him about these whiskeys, see if he knows anything. And it was then he tells us that, he doesn't know anything about him. He is just here because his buddy asked him to pour drinks for him. So we look at each other and we're like, it's going to be a long night. And at first I figured to myself, no one's even going to ask. They're not going to care. They just want a cigar and a drink and to relax for a little bit. There were some nice chairs out there, some couches to lounge in, tables to set your drink and your cigars down on, plenty of ashtrays. It's a comfortable spot. Everyone's just going to relax and have a good time. But every second person, maybe more often than that even, maybe it was like a 70-30 split of yes, they would love to know what cigar would go with which whiskey. So, being the true gentleman I am and the hard worker, going the extra mile, I tasted every one of those whiskeys plenty of times to make sure I knew what flavors went where, and didn't do a great job of that because most people wanted a nub flavored cigar anyway, or they wanted the little guys that have flavor to them. So there's a lot of flavored cigars given away, and we had plenty of our premium end line still right there. And I was like, well, at least they enjoyed them. That was the important part. Everyone enjoyed themselves. The mayor showed up for like 5 seconds. Our mayor does that quite a lot. She will be in a spot, take a picture, and she bounces. And even then, she wasn't even the mayor yet. She was just doing her runs to get there. Gosh, dang it. I apologize, guys. I'm all sweaty, and now my hair is being all messy. Elmer T. Lee and Willet whiskey. I haven't tried those. Bland's excellent. I like Bland's, Robert. That's some good stuff. Kim, are you going to be at the club tonight? Cam, I'm going to try my best. I was just talking about Virgil with that. I don't know if he's still on, but he commented in there too. Maybe have a cigar and just a nice quiet night, kind of remembrance on what today is. And I really liked that idea, being around other gentlemen who feel the same way, that it requires a moment of respect today. And I definitely would love to be there. I got to watch some kids tonight. I got to watch little brothers and sisters. So if possible, I will definitely be there. I will let you know. If you want to hit me up, go ahead, Cam. Just give me a text or something. And that goes for everybody out there, by the way. I know we go live from the Bakersfield Gentleman usually, but today I'm also doing on my private page, which is honestly not private, it's public. If you guys want to hit me up with a friend request or just message me random BS whenever you want, I get plenty of weird messages already. I don't mind getting added to that. If it's something to do with the show or not, it's totally cool, guys. I'll do my best to answer everybody whenever I get a chance. I'm pretty much available. I got to be on this thing anyway. Might as well talk to some cool people while I have to work. Editing all happens on here, scheduling, promoting the cigar brand, promoting the shows, researching stuff for new movies that I'm writing or I'm trying to get into production. It all has to happen on this friggin' computer. And before doing the shows and before going into production for Watch Those Videos, I didn't really like social media all that much. But I'm really glad that I got more involved with it because I get to talk to you guys. Yeah, Facebook and whatnot, all of it. It's nice. It's a good tool, but it wasn't really for me. It's a weird thing to say, but at the same time, it's just the truth. You send the weird messages to yourself. Absolutely, I send myself weird stuff all the time. I don't want to forget the weird, all right? All right. Having said that, I probably should get inside, guys, and go check on those kids. Don't forget again. I'm going to show it off one more time. Don't be afraid to hit me up after the show if you want to get a hold of yours, guys. That is the Pariah Cigars Noir and the Pariah Cigars Rush. 10 packs. They are $80 a pack, $5 shipping. If you get both of them, it's free shipping. Be on the lookout for them because I want to do we can't really do an in-person event, but an online event. I want to do a long ash contest with everybody who buys Pariah cigars. I'm going to have some prizes for you guys. So if you would like to enter and you bought cigars, totally welcome in. You don't have to do it. You can just hang out and be a part of the event. Or if you do want in, buy a pack and you are entered. You are good to go. But other than that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'll probably be on later tonight if you guys want to hear my embarrassing story. I'll do that on Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women. We will be on tomorrow night with Melanie Cisco. You might have seen her in some of the cigar groups. If you haven't, check her out. She does amazing work. She is wonderful. Love her. Cannot wait to have her on the show. Cannot wait to talk to you guys more about all this, and I will do it very soon. Y'all take care, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.